Hello, my name is Liam Roach, and the goal of my project is to minimize phishing in business communications. First, I need to get into phishing and define what that is. So, phishing is a technique for attempting to acquire sensitive data such as bank account numbers through a fraudulent solicitation in email or on a website, in which the perpetrator masquerades as a legitimate business or reputable person. Now, how this works in a business is, say, a low-level employee just joins a company and they do not have lease access privilege, which many low-level employees do not. So this means that the employee has or is in contact with PI and PII, and what an attacker will do is find that vulnerability and uh, pretend to be a higher level employee at the company or at a different company and ask for some sensitive data such as a bank account number or um, customer information, which is crucial to a business. Now, this is a huge problem in businesses. Just about over 60% of cyber attacks for a business come from phishing. And phishing is really most prominent in its social engineering vectors. So, social engineering has to do with disguising yourself as an email account to attempt to steal crucial information, or it can be voice. There's vishing, which is using voice changer or voice modulator to acquire the sensitive data, or just pretending to be someone else. Doesn't have to be a voice modulator. Anyways, phishing is a really prominent thing and a very big problem in businesses. And it's something that businesses are taking extreme um, awareness about. There's actually a lot of departments that are set up called identity and access management for this purpose. However, my goal of my project is to create an independent encrypted communication application to minimize email or message traffic that integrates with business communication. So, a very high way that social engineering will work is the common use of an email. Many businesses will have their own business email accounts. However, even with their own business email account, um, they're not safe from phishing, and that's because it's not encrypted. It's very easy to access. We saw with Slack and the cyber attack that they had that nothing is really safe unless it's encrypted. Um, so that will be the creation of my app. Um, I'll be using existing technology and taking the time to make it better. And the reason that this is important because businesses are very aware of this problem and they need it to be fixed. And so far, none of the applications that have come out have completely fixed the problem. They've done a very good job at solving the problem to an extent. However, we have seen a rise of MFA, multifactorial authentication, which is just another step to get to that communications app or email application or wherever it may be. However, this just it affects the efficiency of a business model and it just creates steps that don't need to be there. Unfortunately, they have to be there with the problem that's going on now. But that's what my project is going to fix. It's going to skip that step and provide encrypted communication so that only exactly who's supposed to be on that application will be on that application, and anyone else will be blocked out and not able to access it. How will I solve this? Well, end-to-end encryption is what I'll be doing. So when somebody sends their primary key over to the message recipient must have the matching primary key to be able to access that document. To put it in simple terms, it's like if you had a key to a box or a lock, and you sent the lock over to a friend, they would have to have the exact same key in their hand to be able to open it. And that is how I will solve the problem. And should people be interested? Because businesses need complete security, especially in their communications, because a lot of important conversations and customer information is sent through these communications apps, and that is where they're getting targeted. That's the biggest vulnerability for businesses. So that's why my encrypted communications app will minimize phishing for a business communication. Thank you.